guys, welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel, and welcome to another reading video. I'm so excited. I can't remember if I introed this or not, so I'm introing it now. But basically, hi. Okay, so in the last video, we got Soul Searching by Lila Sage. We went to Barnes & Noble, and I was on the search for It's Different This Time. I now have It's Different This Time. I know I've vlogged about getting It's Different This Time, but I just want to say that. And then in the past 2 days, I actually bought 2 more books, kind of by mistake. Right. Anyhow, I am going to insert some footage from today. It is double dipping a little bit. I spent some time at Trilith showing you guys around for my moving out vlog, like an in-depth sort of tour of Trilith and my experience with it. And one of my favorite bookstores is there, Scholar and Scribe. You guys probably have seen bits of it, but not that much. But today I took my camera in and actually vlogged. It's always so quiet in there because it's typically just like the worker and you in there. It's a smaller bookstore. So I just took clips. I didn't really speak to you guys, but I love this bookstore. They're opening like a library bar with it. And so definitely will have to stop by on my next trip when I come back from Ireland, and see it. But anyway, hi guys. I don't know if I've introed this video yet, so hi, welcome to my channel, welcome back to my channel, welcome back to another reading vlog. If this has not been introed, if not, hi. I just finished a girlies, like, day in the city. It's basically midnight. It's 11:53. If you're wondering how I'm still chipper at this hour, there's a few things that turn to that. The first is I drank a coffee at 5 p.m. and I'm not really that chipper. I'm kind of tired. So I'm about to go make my sleepy time tea and head to sleep, I think, after I read a few chapters. But I have the most exciting news ever. The book that I've been on the hunt for all week, I finally have acquired. I'm pretty sure I got the last copy at Virginia Highlands. It's the only place in town I could find that had it. I'm thinking like maybe one of the other romance stores might have had it, romance bookstores, because there's a few in the city. But I saw it in their story, and I went immediately straight to the city. Kaylee and I were supposed to get ready together and have a little girly pop moment, but I did not calculate the timing correct. Anyway, long story short, let's go over it. I'm sorry. Look how gorge. I'm sorry. The cover art. This is exactly what I wanted, the physical copy. I also got 2 stickers. I'm so sorry. I just realized I wasn't speaking into the microphone. I love a sticker. I almost got more than one because it was so gorgeous. It has the facade of the bookstore and then Buy High Atlanta on it. And then I saw this one. I was like, oh, I need this. This is the way through my heart. The way to my heart is through the bookstore. I'm sorry. How singing cute. I don't know if this is focusing or not. Anyway, and then obviously the main event. And I think I read this the other day, but if you missed my other video, I'll read the excerpt on the back. Reeling from the cancellation of her hit TV show, June Wood has nothing left to lose when a mysterious email lures her back to New York City, to the New York City brownstone she called her home before she moved to Los Angeles. Thanks to a clause in the former owner's will, she and her old roommate, Adam Harper, now own the multi-million-dollar property, or at least they will in a month, once the paperwork is signed. 4 weeks, then June can return to her life in LA and forget about New York City and everything she left behind. Sure, there's the fact that June and Adam are estranged and haven't spoken in 5 years, and that their friendship didn't exactly end on good terms, which might complicate the matters. But this is the opportunity of a lifetime. As the autumn leaves fall around them, through shared meals, late-night conversation, old wounds and long-buried sparks resurface, and it becomes strikingly clear June and Adam have unfinished business. Confronted with the consequences of their choice years before, they must now navigate the minefield of their past in the best way they know how, together. Second chances are always a risk, but maybe if they get it right and are finally honest with each other and with themselves, it could be different this time. Hi divas, we're home now. I just told my mom as I was opening my other House of Jupiter, I forgot to go back to the bookstore because I forgot to walk back around at the bookstore. I didn't realize it until I was gone that I really wanted that House of Jupiter shirt they had, the Enemies to Lover one. I think I showed you guys on film. I can't remember. Anyway, but let me show you guys what I got today. Okay, first of all, we had a little mishap, but I love House of Jupiter so much, and they're so sweet. I actually got sent a small, but I went ahead and reordered an extra large for the new Emily Henry drop. I have been waiting for this forever. They haven't released new Emily Henry like merch, which is okay because it let me slowly collect their other Emily Henry merch. Anyway, so they just did one for a drop for Funny Story and Great Big Beautiful Life, and I saw this and immediately was like, oh, I need this. And also, I'm gonna put it on the screen right here, obsessed with this tea. I wish they had it in a bag version, and I totally would have bought that too, but it is so cute, especially if you're a Georgia girly. Anyway, so I got this one. It's a little mock neck tee, long sleeve, and it just says Tabloid Princess House of Ives. And I'm so excited. It's so cute. Okay, so that's what I got from House of Jupiter, and then I'm gonna show you guys what I got when I was doing my last little shop around. Also, how cute. They wrapped it with this little sticker. I actually had this sticker at one point because they sent me a sticker sheet, whatever the last order was I did with them. Anywho, their t-shirts are such great quality. Like, I always reach for them in my closet more than any of the other ones I have. They're just like thick and so soft to the touch, and I don't know. Anyway, so from Funky Shack, I got 2 flower arrangements and 2 cards, and then I also saw this and I was like, oh, you are coming home with me. Like, you're literally coming home with me. Yeah, right. And then from the bookstore, first of all, let me show you guys. I think it was the last reading vlog I did. When I went to go get a present, they had a cute Scholar and Scribe bookmark, and she gave me this one today. And look at the ghost. I'm unwell. Is that not the cutest thing you've ever seen? Oh, it was so hard. I love that bookstore so much. It's so cute on the inside. I went to go get a Gilmore Girls bookmark because they have such cute bookmarks there and Kindle cases, and I had seen the Harvest Festival one, but I ended up getting this one, and it just has different Gilmore Girls. Like, there's bows, coffees, Luke Steiner, there's quotes, there's like books that say Rory's book on it. In the middle it says, I'm afraid that once your heart's involved, it all comes out in motion. And then lastly, I literally commented on my bestie Maddie's video today because she posted a TikTok being like, left, self-control. I did not have self-control this week. I bought 4 fall books, which is so unlike me. I'm entering my fall era. I've never been a fall girly, but this fall I'm a fall girly. I fear once I get to Dublin, it's probably gonna be like winter mood because of the weather, but that's okay. We're in fall mood right now, so I got this one. I got this one, the honeycrisp Orchard Inn. It seems so cute, the cover. Can you see the little pug on the doorsteps? It was giving like very much Hallmarky vibes. Basically, the main female character, Ellie, gets dumped and loses her job. And she has to move back home to her family's inn. And when she gets back to where she thinks she's going to be hiding out from everyone and just doing her thing, recovering from her breakup and losing her job, she finds that the son, what's his name? Aiden, who is the son of the orchard, like the family that owns the orchard, is living in the loft she thought she was going to live in. So they become roommates and grapple with what they're both going through in life at that point. And it's very much giving like enemies to lovers. And yeah, so I'm very excited to read it. I haven't seen many people talk about it. I don't think it's new, but maybe it is. It is new. Okay. Cute. But anyway, I think it's only like 250 pages, so slay. I just am coming to tell you guys, I've not started any of these books, right? Yeah, Okay, but I did read another book. Okay, if I had the physical copy of this book, I probably would have DNF'd this like immediately. So let's talk about it. I didn't DNF it. I finished listening to it because I was like, well, I need something to listen to anyway. I've used my credit for it, so I might as well. So I had an Audible credit, so I went back and forth. I was like, I kind of want to read the physical copies of these fall books. Had an Audible credit, so I used it on Totally and Completely Fine. So if you guys are unfamiliar, Alyssa Sussman, I think is her name. I think that's the author's name. If it's not, I'll put it on the screen. She wrote one of my favorite books. I absolutely loved Funny You Should Ask. I thought it was chef's kiss. So good. If you want a lighthearted, like romance, Hollywood type book, always recommend it to my friends. I think it's good. It got very mixed reviews when it came out, which was probably 2022. And then she's written 2 other books since then. Nothing's topped Funny You Should Ask, but I have read her other books. Anyway, she came out with this book, Totally and Completely Fine, that was following the love story of the main male character in Funny You Should Ask, Gabe Parker, his sister. And I was intrigued, and I have to say, I'm pretty let down. I'm actually kind of sad because I had such high hopes for this book, and I was so excited when I found out the premise, you know, months ago when it was coming out. I love the story of Gabe and Hani so much, and it was so picture perfect to me. And so I was excited, but what I didn't realize is it was told in the exact same timeline. Like, I knew it was going to be a different perspective, and probably Hani and Gabe would be intertwined in some way, shape, or fashion in the book, but I just was not expecting it to be told like in the exact same like timeline as that book. Obviously, you're following a different story, but Gabe and Hani are still very intertwined, and I don't know. I was just kind of hoping that it would be kind of like Every Summer After and One Golden Summer, where it was a different story from that world, and it was at different times, so we got to see the background of the previous book's relationship growth and where they're at. And I was really hoping that for this book, so I'm gonna get off my soapbox. That was the main part that I was like, the things I did like about the book is I did like, you know, hearing the background of grief and watching her in real time go through the struggles that we learned about in the previous book, which is she has lost her husband, who's also Gabe's best friend, and she's navigating grief and her future and trying to raise a child who at the moment most definitely like doesn't want to be around her. So it was great to see like the character development on that side, and it did go a little further than the first book, but it just wasn't my favorite. So that is what I've read since then. Yeah, so far this month I've read Totally and Completely Fine, Survive the Night, and The Very Secret Society of the Regular Witches. I'm about 70 or 80 pages into Problematic Summer Romance. I like it so far. It's not my favorite I've ever read, but I am going to keep reading it. It is 400 pages, so I really hope that I can finish it before it's due. I think I have a week left before I have to turn it back in, so TBD. Also, Typewriter Beach, I have not started, but I have it as well, and I'm debating buying an audiobook with my Audible. I use my credit for Totally and Completely Fine, but I'm thinking about buying one just to have to listen to because I'm out of audiobooks and none of my holds are ready. So, anyhow, I will update you guys later, and I'm going to come back in a second and show you guys all the fall books I have. To recap, so far we have, wait, what's the other name? Soul Searching, which we've already gone over. It's different this time. I'm so excited! Okay, sorry. I'll take it down a notch. Probably not. This is what I fell for at Target yesterday. I saw it the other day, and it was on sale, like $3 off. And I was like, you know what, low key, I haven't read a YA book in forever, and I tend to love them. And they're just like fun. Like this is about 330 pages, and I just fell for the cover and the sprayed edges. And it's giving fall, okay? We're in a fall mood. If you're in a fall mood, you're in a fall mood. Ellis has a lot of expectations for her senior year, but moving from Manhattan to Bramble Falls, Connecticut is not one of them. Yet in the wake of her parents' separation, that's exactly where her and her mother are headed. Bramble Falls might be charming, but it's also full of distractions, like the local barista, Cooper Barnett, Ellis's one-time best friend and first kiss, who has not only majorly glowed up, but wants nothing to do with Ellis. Then there's Falling Leaves Festival, a month-long tourist attraction run by Ellis's aunt, celebrating everything autumn. The festival seems nice and all, but Ellis doesn't have time to be roped into her aunt's enthusiastic planning. Dragged to each event, she can't stop bumping into Cooper, the one person she's hoping to avoid. But the longer she stays in Bramble Falls, the harder it is to pretend like she's not falling for this town and the people in it. As her return to Manhattan gets pushed further and further out, Ellis is forced to confront what exactly she wants for her future and what that means for her present. Okay, cute. Okay, cute. I mean, well, we already know the vibes. Loving this. Loving this. Okay. And then you guys already saw me haul. But the fourth book I fell victim today was when I was shopping in person at Scholar and Scribe. Okay? I was like, I've got to get something more than a bookmark. And then I forgot that I saw the really cute shirt that I wanted. And I left without it. I don't want to talk about it. Anyway, I fell victim at Scholar and Scribe today and bought my fourth fall book, which, guys, stop. I'm part of the problem, the overconsumption problem. Anyway, the fourth book I got today is the Honeycrisp Orchard Inn, which I'm very excited to read. TBD. I think I might read this one first, though. I think I'm trying to save, it's different this time for Dublin. I haven't decided. But I think I'm going to read this one first. So, we're going to crack into it. We'll see if I end up reading this or keep reading Problematic Summer Romance. I probably forgot, like, the most important news of all, you guys. I just finished editing all of this into the vlog. I'm about to go read, but first, let's chit-chat because I'm literally freaking out. I have an interview tomorrow. Even though I have interviewed multiple people as being manager, and I know the type of questions like I would ask, like, what is wrong with me? What is wrong with me? EDT. Is that Eastern Standard Time? What is EDT? Eastern EDT time. I think I just need to talk that out because I'm already feeling much better. Although I know I'll stick my foot in my mouth at some point tomorrow because I always do. I am going to run to my car really quick and then I'm going to come back and start the Honeycrisp Orchid. Why do I keep saying orchid? Because that's what I'm trying to say. Orchard Inn. So. Okay, we're done editing. We're sitting here. I've decided to start the, why can I not? I keep wanting to say honey orchard. Honey crisp orchid, no, orchard? Honey crisp orchard inn. I need a nickname for this book because it's taking me longer to pronounce this than to show you guys me reading it. Anyway, I was curious, so I did look up on TikTok to see, like, have people been talking about this? And there were a few videos, but none, like, not that many. But the videos I did see had good reviews. They said it was cute, but they wish there was more, like, description, like, sort of character info on the MMC. So, we're gonna just hop into it and see what we think. I do just have to say, I love the cover. I love the cover. It's so cute. Are like legit straight out of a Hallmark movie. The opening like thing is, "You're fired, Eleanor. It takes a moment for me, blah 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 blah. All three of the clients' execs from the Bolt Hotel group are sitting there blinking at me in sympathy. They just heard my presentation, the one I've been working on all summer, right before Steve asked me to step into the hallway for a private conversation. Like, this was like, I think I've seen this film before. Okay.
No luck there. They have no.
Oh, Geoff. I'm sorry, not her boyfriend, I guess ex-boyfriend of 12 hours, stealing her idea?
The sun appears before the world has even stirred.
This is absolutely no hate to this author. Like, no hate to this author. This is my type of, like, Hallmarky type book. But it is when I read books like this that I'm like, I literally could write a book. I mean, I have concepts of a plan, and I write all the time, but you know what I mean? Like, I could write a book, and it could be in the store with a cute cover like this. Okay. Gonna go now. We are now on chapter 5. It's going good. How many pages is this? 41. I want to at least, like, I feel like I can for sure get to, like, 100. If I'm pushing at 150, but I really probably should start. I really need to start, like, centering, going to bed. I'm getting excited for my interview tomorrow. It's gonna go amazing. I'm going to absolutely slay. My thoughts so far, it's good. It's very much like a Hallmarky read, you know? And nothing that's, like, I'm not super attached to the characters or anything so far. Like I said, only on page 40. But it's cute. It's cute. You guys, I'd like to formally apologize because I just realized I don't have mini mic. I'm not doing this with mini mic. I know you guys are probably so devastated. Your eardrums are probably grateful, but listen. Okay, I'm now on chapter 8, page 75. And listen to what I just read. Yep, Tifton's Pet Supply, out on Highway 12. Stop it. I have never in my life, I literally can't think of a time ever I have ever heard of someone, like, not from South Georgia talk about Tifton. Obviously, there's Tipton, and I thought it was so cool when I was a kid and watching Zack and Cody because I was like, oh, they named it after Tifton. No, Hilton. But anyways, that's so cray. That's so cray. And we have a Tifton's Pet Supply. Or I think it's Tifton's Pet Shop or Pet Store. So cray. Okay, I'm going back to reading. Goal is to get to page 100, then I'm going to get up and start getting ready for bed. I've got to do some clothes. Got a lot of things to do. Good morning, divas. I'm literally screaming, crying, throwing up. I have an interview in, let's see, 10 minutes. I know what they're going to ask me. I just hope that it's conversational and not so rigid. I did get sucked into this essay because I needed to, like, calm myself and not scroll on social media. And I am now on chapter 19, which means I have probably like 70 pages left. That's how close to being done we are. So I did get sucked in. I was like, of course I'd get sucked in and attached to the book. What is time for me to hop on an interview? I'm literally, like, I'm making myself sick. Like, I'm literally making myself sick. My stomach is in knots. I'm, like, trying not to throw up. Why am I doing this to myself? Anyway, I had to put the coffee away because I was going mad. So, okay, you guys. I'm done with my interview. I think it went pretty well. I don't know. I have this thing where I have a case of word vomit 24/7. So did I answer any of their questions correctly? Who's to know? Who's to know? Hopefully they didn't hear me and say, silly little American. or listen to my accent and think I'm dumb, because I'm not. I'm so smart. I pinky promise. I'm so intelligent. I'm gonna go finish the rest of this, and that's basically it. I think I'm gonna go sit on the porch and finish this. Actually, I want to eat a snack first because I'm hungry. I do realize I just didn't really give you any feedback on this whatsoever. I actually really like it. I think it's cute. I do think it's like very Hallmarky so far, but I do like the characters. I do agree with what I saw on TikTok last night, which was she was saying she wished there was more like descriptive other than he's hot and has abs and gorgeous brown hair. And yeah, I wish there was more like, obviously there's like yearning and he's had a crush on her since she was a kid, or since they were kids together, but I just wish there was more to the description of him and his love for her and whatever. So it's lacking that. It's kind of basic, back and forth and like basic thoughts and whatnot. When I say basic, I mean like it's kind of like Hallmarky in the way like it's just, you take it at surface level. It's a cute little campy fall book. Nothing to write home about, but it's still good. So, okay, let's go. I did read a little more, so I'm prepping myself for the third act breakup because I know it's coming. Also, I relate to this character a little too much. The boyfriend has come back, crawling on his knees for her to come back to work. And that he made a mistake. And we know how every Hallmark movie goes. The boyfriend comes, begs for her to come back. She'll let him know in a few days. She doesn't tell new boyfriend or love interest about it. And then he finds out they have the third act breakup. Why do we think this would ever work? And then she realizes that she's made a mistake and stays. We'll see if I'm proven right. Okay, most definitely not Hallmark approved. Okay, I finished it. I actually really liked it. It's kind of like the Pumpkin Spice Cafe. You know, you take it as at face value for what it is. Is it my favorite? Were there parts that felt like rushed or weird or awkward or unnecessary? Yeah. But overall, I think it's pretty solid. I'm gonna give it, I think, a 3.5. It's definitely not a 4-star for me, but I think I'm gonna give it a 3.5 at least. And it's a fun, like, autumnal fall. It definitely has spice. It's not on Hallmarky brand, but overall, I really liked it. But it is like every Hallmark story ever. So, anyway. Yeah, that's basically it. I'm glad I went in with it with like no expectations. And well, yeah, another book's done. I think I'm gonna start Falling Like Leaves next. I don't know, I haven't decided, but I think that's what I'm gonna read next. But I'm going to go change into regular clothes out of my dress, and then I don't know what I'm gonna do. I might watch a little YouTube, do some editing. Actually, I'll probably edit before I leave. And then I'm gonna run over to Albany, return some things, and I'll head home. And honestly, you guys, I might have to stop in Books A Million because they have such a nice Books A Million now in Albany. Okay, you guys. I put on the tabloid Princess from House of Jupiter mock neck. It probably looks a little silly, especially since it's starting to warm up a little bit outside, but that's okay. I just paired it with my linen scalloped shorts, and I'm gonna put on my tennis shoes, and we're gonna head to Albany to go do some returns. My camera's dead, so sorry for the change in quality. Happy New Release Tuesday. Let's go to Books A Million and run some errands and see what's out. I did buy 4 books last week, so I really don't need to walk away with one.
Early in the morning, before the sun appears, before the world has even stirred, let's get out of here. we don't need to hug. The road ahead is clear. Let's follow the coast as far as it goes, or until we disappear. That gives me an idea. Let's get lost together. Let's go chase that postcard. Wish you were here, weather. Let's get